that Air Max RK
Oh yeah, the
6 one.
RK61. Yeah, those are fire. I thought about getting a pair
You
of those.
like those?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
might
those are
try to cop a
different. They're
pair.
kind of like grown men, like kind of gentleman style.
Yeah,
You know,
like
and that's
elegant. Yeah,
where we need to be at. We're like in our 30s, so I mean, you
yeah.
know,
Time to start dressing a little more
yeah,
classy.
dressed the part. You know, I'm a
Uh,
dad and stuff. I can't.
we
Now
like
that's
pink
a
hats and glow in the dark shoes.
right light up
We
shoes.
like those.
Yeah, man.
I like those.
Mind to offend you bitches. Got a bad time with no extensions. It's your vision, get your kicks, and we all got lives, but we're all not living. Waste our time to chase them riches. Bit coops with all the fixings, diamond rings and precious pendants. Jordan shoes for all my children. We're all just out to make
Check it out. Check it out, my sneaker junkies and fashion forward fashionistas. We're just gonna be talking a little bit about the news, sneaker news. I got Nico with me here again. But yeah, you guys, let's get right into it. Let's go. But yeah, I did want to talk about these glasses because Nick ended up having the same pair. I was like, oh, what the heck? That's awesome. But he got his at a gas station. I got mine at like a glass shop. These are the Ray-Bans. What are they? The wafers? They're not the wafers, but they're I forget exactly.
Not too sure.
Something Cutlass. I forget exact name of them, but well, when I got these glasses, they were actually like all cat-eyed, and my son was even like, "Oh, are those girl glasses?" And I was like, I was like, "Oh, yeah, this does seem kind of weird," and because they were pointing out, and I was like, "Okay." And I walked out of there like questioning it. I asked my sisters. I got 3 sisters, so I was like, got their opinion, and they were like, they do kind of look feminine, and I was like, shit. My sister actually used to work there, and she's like, oh, you can take them back. So I went and took them back, and I was like, I didn't even want them anymore, because she was all questioning me. She's like, oh, she's like, no, they look fine. And I was like, well, just bend them down, because they were straight cat-eyed, like
Yeah,
pointing
the flared
out.
up corners.
Yeah, and she bent them, and like now they're straight, but at one point they were like pointing out, and I was like, what the heck? That I don't want that. That's not how they looked. And she's like, yeah, that's how they look. And I don't know. Long story short, she ended up fixing them, and I ended up getting them, but
Gas station Ray-Bans right here.
$210, you guys. I mean, it's the same thing, but mine's prescription, so that's probably a problem for me.
A little bit.
That's a problem for me.
I
It
got
was
in the
probably more
car.
than-
He couldn't tell, and I got in the car. He said, "Man, you got some new Ray-Bans." Yeah, the gas station guru.
Right. That's crazy.
So, what do you guys think? You can tell the difference?
Yeah, can you tell that? Well, these ones are gold, and these ones are like...
Yeah, I got the silver right here. I picked these up at the gas station. You could pay $200 for something that looks like these, or
Yeah.
$10 at the Speedway.
But yeah, but today I'm just rocking this shirt I actually made. I wore this out there to the Elements Festival.
Mm-hmm.
It was all white, but I ended up tie-dyeing it. And it didn't come out how I wanted. The back actually came out really nice. I'll probably put a photo of that because the back turned out awesome, but the front was terrible. But I've been getting into tie-dyeing. I've been liking doing that. I got a couple projects I'm working on. I've been making custom hats. That's probably my next video that I'm going to drop, how to customize a hat. And I got an airbrush that I've just been sitting on and haven't even worked with because it's just so much, it just takes so much time. I showed Carter it, and he's like, how much you going to sell it for? And I don't really know. Like,
Yeah, I'd say you could get at least $20 a hat. Were they Von Dutch?
yeah, those Von
Yeah.
Dutches. I mean, the hat was
sick.
already $20. I got them at TJ Maxx. They're like bright yellow.
Oh, so you got to charge more then.
Yeah, I got to at least get...
It is Von Dutch, though. They
Yeah.
look sick in some black light.
Yeah, we need to do
Glow
a
in the
brand
dark.
breakdown on that. I've been wanting to do a brand breakdown on
Yeah, it'd be
Von
a good one.
Dutch because it's actually a really interesting story. I think the guy's actually Mexican, but we'll look into that. Be sure to stay tuned for that one because that's one that we need to work on. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I'm actually wearing this hat that I also wore out there at the Elements Festival. I got the Ned Flanders Charizard and Scooby-Doo on there. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but yeah, you guys, this hat's tight. I think it was like $45 at Buckle, But I love the color, I love vibrant colors. It's a little weird, right? Whenever you get older, you can't really wear these vibrant colors anymore. Because you like you got your kids and you got a pink
Yeah.
hat. Like, I think it's like a hat I'll wear like if I go to a festival or something like that.
Yeah,
But
that's
definitely
about the
not with
perfect time to wear it.
not with the fan band.
Can't get away with it at the mall or something.
Yeah, I got your kid in the stroller and you wearing pink and got the purple shoes.
And the black light though, it looks sick.
Yeah, the black
Really?
light. And yeah, those hats I made are actually black light activated. They glow in the dark. But they came out really good. What'd you think about them?
I'd say so. I would buy them. I would rock them.
Yeah, they're
I'm
different.
Going to this
I mean,
little show in November. I would like to wear both of those.
yeah, I'm not completely happy how it turned out, but you learn.
It's a learning process.
Yeah, it's a learning process. I wanted to practice on those before I get into the shoes, because I want to start customizing shoes and doing shoes like custom shoes. But it's so hard, you spend like $100 on shoes and then you mess up and you're like, oh crap.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
thought the
definitely
hats
want to
looked
get
good.
into the art part of it.
You definitely have that perfectionist
Yeah.
aspect of it. I thought the hats looked pretty good myself.
Yeah, I'm never happy with what I make. I'm like, man, I don't like it. I mean, there's a couple details I wasn't happy with, but I'm actually working on that video right now. That's going to be released here soon because I already got it all pretty much done.
I think the best thing you could do is just keep practicing. Do some white tees.
Yeah.
Grab some $8 Walmart shoes. Practice on them.
Yeah, definitely need to get into getting our own brand out, custom clothing, because I got ideas for clothes and shoes I want to do, but I'm just getting down, building up a hype for the name, the Hippocampus Cowboys, and then I want to start getting into expanding into the clothes and eventually the shoes, but the shoes is more of a difficult,
Mm-hmm.
When I went to the Mall of America, they had this guy. He has his own brand. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but it's called Watson. But they had their own shoes, and they were pretty neat. They were like all different, but they kind of were similar to the idea of what's it called? Like Nike's, the swoosh.
Right.
Yeah, but they're really nice. But the only problem, it was just really cheap material, and you could feel it bending. But
That's what I don't like about the Jordans anymore.
yeah,
Back in 2010, 2009 and 10, they're really good materials. You could have a pair last you 10 years. Now you buy them and you're going to wear them out in a year.
dude, not even.
The
Yeah, a
materials.
year.
Not what it used to be.
Yeah, the shoes I'm wearing today are the Air Force Ones that on the first video I ever made. It was these, and yeah, they only last a year. Now they straight look cooked. I mean, I need to get another pair of white shoes, but it's like you just run through white shoes so crazy. I mean, and white tees too. I love white tees, but it's just a terrible color to them.
You could tie dye them though once they start getting dingy.
That's true. That's true, you guys.
Your white tee starts fading.
Yeah.
Send it to Crispy to get it tie dyed.
Man, they got some crazy tie-dye people that do amazing jobs. It's crazy. They spend hours and just do some crazy
You're not
design.
too bad too yourself. I was getting compliments on the tie dye
Oh,
shirts
yeah?
I was wearing.
Yeah, I made one for Nick.
You got some compliments on the EST right there.
Yeah.
Our little camping neighbor said he's like, "Oh, I'd buy those right there."
Yeah.
He was all about it. Shout
Yeah,
out to
they were
Will.
tight. Yeah, shout out to Will. If you're seeing this, that was a good time. Great time. What I did want to talk about the Cool Kicks. I guess this shop got raided.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
What
so
happened there?
I guess I forget his name exactly, but he has this shop out in Cali, and I guess they got raided for stolen property. And he was even on live on I think he was on WhatsApp, right?
Whatnot.
That's Whatnot.
Yeah.
That's right. He was on that live streaming, and he's like, "Oh, am I getting swatted?" He's like, "Is this a prank?" And the police is like, "No, it's for real."
No.
And they arrested them and took them in and everything.
But he didn't know he had the stolen property.
Yeah, I guess it was like a truck
got
full
it.
of stolen
Yeah, got a
property.
shipment.
Supposedly he didn't know it was stolen property, but who
Jeez.
knows? I mean,
Yeah,
that was
stuff happens.
interesting. I watch a lot of his YouTube videos. His content's pretty interesting. He's had a lot of celebrities on there. And
So what did they confiscate all the shoes and product and all
Yeah,
that?
they confiscated everything. Checked if he was like selling real Jordans too. I guess that's what they were doing. Checking too.
Man, so that could even tarnish his reputation as a seller. He's on
Yeah.
the Whatnot app, huh? So, yeah, they don't.
I bet that popped off on his live. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Whatnot probably quit messing with them, huh?
That's crazy. But have you seen the new sneaker releases, you guys? The only one I'm interested in was the Air Jordan 5. I forget what it's called right now at the top of my head. What is it? The 5 medium soft pink. So that one's actually awesome. I love this. I love the 5s. You know, that's my favorite Jordan silhouette. But I think it's an awesome colorway. Of course, it's white.
That's the one with the pink in them?
Yeah, it's got a light
Yeah.
pink in it.
Yeah, I like
I'll
those.
put a little photo up right here, but
I couldn't find those in adults. I could only see them in kids.
oh, was
I
it?
was looking for them.
Yeah, they're releasing October 11th. Another popular one that's interesting is that Air Max RK.
Oh, yeah, the
6-1.
RK61. Yeah, yeah, those are fire. I thought about getting a pair
You
of
like
those.
those?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I might
those
try
are
to cop a
different. They're
pair.
kind of like grown men, like kind of gentleman style.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
like
and that's what
elegant, yeah.
where we need to be at. We're like in our 30s, so I mean, you
Yeah,
know,
time to start dressing
yeah,
a little more classy.
dressed
yeah.
the part. You know, I'm a
Yeah.
dad and stuff. I can't.
We
Now
like
that's
pink hats and glow-in-the-dark shoes.
right. Light up shoes,
We like those.
man.
No, I like those.
Yeah, those were sick. I'll put a picture of those too. Those are interesting.
Yeah, I was feeling the beige.
I guess it's they're out of like Africa or something like that.
Yeah. Right. That's right.
They're like they first released in Africa and now they're like popping off over here. The resale on them is going pretty high, like 500.
No doubt.
Yeah, and I mean they're already $210, so that's pretty. I mean it's like a boot, like a chukka kind of like shoe,
Yeah,
right?
reminds me of like a loafer. Almost.
Yeah, like the what do they call them? The Uggs.
The Uggs, yeah. It's
Kind of
got that
remind
look
me of
to
the
it.
Uggs.
Yeah, it's like real.
That's dropping October 9th. Another good one that I seen on here on the sneaker app was that's about it. I think a lot of people were talking about the Dunks, the Persian Violet off Nior, I guess.
Yeah,
You
I
seen
wasn't a
them?
big fan of those. Yeah,
Yeah, those are all right. I mean,
they're cool.
kind
It's
of
not
reminds me of the
something I would rock.
Gengar. I think people were putting pictures of those shoes in Gengar, saying they're like Pokemon kind of, but I
No,
don't
yeah, I
know.
could see that.
They definitely need to put out another Yu-Gi-Oh shoe. I really like those. I wish I could have got those, but I didn't like the shoe itself. I like the card better.
Yeah,
mean, it was
I was into
interesting.
that back as a kid, into Yu-Gi-Oh and
Yu-Gi-Oh,
stuff for like
yeah.
a year. Yeah,
That was
Never really-
interesting.
never got back into it as an
Yeah.
adult though.
I guess my boy Carter, Simply Carter, shout out to his channel. I guess he's got a bunch of cards of those and Pokemon cards. He's all into that. And they're opening up a new card shop here in town, which I want to look into. I mean, it's kind of fun, you know. You get a deck of cards and you get like whatever, you know. It's like the element of surprise in there. Like you might
Yeah.
get something good, you might get something bad. I just love the idea of that, you know.
I see the appeal.
Yeah.
It's like that. We were walking downtown one night, saw a little garage door open, so we peeked under it. Like, what's going on in here? And this dude's playing Dungeons and Dragons or something.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, in a couple weeks we're gonna have a card store open here. So
That was
oh yeah,
funny.
we got some friends that are into that.
He was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
bring 'em."
come in."
Yeah.
Like we were kind of sketched out. Like, "Oh, should we go?" Like, I was kind of like, "Man, let's go talk to these dudes."
There were some cool dudes. but
Yeah, they were cool.
I don't know
Um,
enough about cards to contribute
Yeah.
to that world.
Yeah, I was telling him about the Yu-Gi-Oh shoes they're about to release, and he was like, "Oh, I did hear about that," and he was a cool dude. I
Mhm.
mean,
That's something Carter and C-Rob would be.
yeah,
Hella interested
C-Rob's
in.
got a bunch of cards too, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
sells cards.
He
I
sells
guess.
cards. Been
I guess he
going to
makes
the
money off
shows.
of that, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a profit there, you guys. I mean, how do you guys feel about trading cards? You know, I think Pokemon's a lot bigger than Yu-Gi-Oh, though. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got
Yeah.
a bigger market for Pokemon. A lot of people
I
buying
think
that.
the
They have
color's
huge
just more
conventions.
appealing, right?
Color?
Yeah, because like all Yu-Gi-Ohs are like really dark and just like kind of
Yeah, I mean, I
kind of
never.
demonic looking almost, right?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, definitely. They got the
Yeah,
red eyes, black dragon, some weird stuff.
yeah, the
Just
wizards
from what
and
I
like
remember, but yeah,
I think there was a lot of talk going around that it was kind of dark, right? Like I think parents
probably.
were against, you know,
I could see why. I never
yeah,
really got into the cards.
yeah. I never got like big into it, but I did have a few. I actually got a couple decks of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I
Yeah, that
just
might be worth going through.
yeah.
A lot of those are worth some money.
You just gotta sit on them though, you know. I feel like
You got C. Robbie's going to all these big card shows, and
making bank, huh?
yeah, get like $5,000 worth of Pokemon
Yeah.
cards off in a weekend. Like,
Yeah.
how do you get these?
We need to
It's
ask
like, oh, I
Carter about that. We're actually gonna have
Yeah.
him on the next podcast, and we'll talk to him about how what he does with his cards and how he started. But
Mhm.
yeah, simply Carter. You should check out his channel. It's pretty interesting. It's like mostly gaming stuff though. It's a lot of
Yeah.
Roblox and what else do they play? Fortnite. Dude,
Minecraft.
he deleted a lot of his content.
No, yeah, why?
I don't know. I heard this from a different channel too. This guy's like, so I keep all my viral footage and then delete all the stuff wasn't viral or whatever. But he's like, I delete like 80% of it, but he posts like 20 posts a day and deletes most of it and then just keeps the viral stuff, which I don't know.
That makes sense if you're gaming, I guess. There's a lot of content. You're sitting there for hours just
Yeah.
playing a game, streaming it. There's
Yeah.
gonna be some deletable footage I'm sure.
Definitely.
He was trying to get you to play, what was it, Minecraft or Roblox or
Yeah,
something?
he wanted me to start my own channel or even put it on my channel, but I think it wouldn't fit. You know, a lot of my followers are older. I do need to build a younger base, you know, but
Yeah, Minecraft might be the way to go.
yeah,
It's one of the most popular games, I think.
yeah, I don't really play games like that, so it's like hard for me. He even like built up a thing on my computer. He's like, "Oh, just do it like this," and but
Do they have shoes in Minecraft?
Fortnite.
Fortnite? Oh, no
Fortnite.
way.
Yeah, they
there
have
you
a
go.
couple shoes that release on Fortnite and yeah, stuff like that. I think Carter knows more about it, but he'll
Yeah,
be on
might
the
be
next
something to do.
podcast. Yeah.
I'll bet. You
Yeah, I'm
couldn't
not
make
too
it?
familiar with how the shoes work, but I think you pay money for it. But it's funny how that game makes so much money, but like the game is free,
Yeah.
but like
They have like
it's just like the stuff you buy, right? I don't really know how it
stuff
works.
you buy. I think you could like buy tickets for concert. They had Travis Scott performing, like Eminem, all these artists performing in Fortnite. You get in the game and play the game, and you watch these artists perform at a concert.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's in the game.
that is awesome. I love that
Yeah,
idea. That's
it's
like
different.
mind blowing, like that they did that.
Yeah, that's where the future. That's what the kids are into, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely.
In the video game realm.
But yeah, you guys, we'll get Carter in here. We're gonna get Carter in here and let you guys know more on the gaming side of that because I'm not too familiar with it, but we're gonna get him in here. But yeah, we're pretty much wrapping it up. And yeah, that was basically it, you guys. Just me and Nico, and just like that, you guys, we out.